Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's another video for you. This is my Kraft collection. Kraft is a Swedish black metal band that started in 1998. They released a demo in 1999, followed by their first album, Total Soul Rape, in 2000. I have this on CD. This is a very good album. I love the production. I think it's absolutely perfect. I love the drumming production. It's very upfront and very enunciated. It has kind of like this punky kind of touch to it. The drummer's very good. Like he's not like incredible or amazing, but he definitely adds these like fills and like kind of licks that really complement the riffs and the songs overall. My one qualm about this is I mean, if we're honest with ourselves, this is just complete Darkthrone worship. I mean, Darkthrone and every like second wave Norwegian black metal band worship. And the thing that saves it from being just kind of like all the rest is that, like I said, the production is just absolutely perfect. The vocals too are just so refreshing. It's so much, it's so relieving to hear a vocal style that's not just typical, like, you know, boring Winter Philith or like, you know, fucking like Septic Flesh is in black metal, but you know what I mean, like basic, like Keepa Callison, whatever type vocal style. I don't know why I'm mentioning Keepa Callison, but just basic black metal that like always gets like New Dark Funeral, for example. Awful vocals, just awful. And a lot of those bands just have awful vocals. This, however, I consider this like a newer black metal band. I mean, you know, 2000 up, I kind of consider newer. And these are some of the best vocals like out there. Again, the production's perfect. I really like this album a lot, but again, it's like it's very derivative. It sounds a lot like Darkthrone, but it's really good for what it is, which is why it's like worth listening to and even owning. I'd give this an 8 out of 10. It's good stuff. Not amazing, but good stuff. And then after that, in 2002, they followed that with Terror Propaganda. This is more of a breath of fresh air. This is, they start kind of branching out and not making the riffing, they don't make the riffing so cliche. But it's a lot of the same formula. The production's just as good as the last one. The vocals are on point. There's a lot of really good songs on here. Ablaze, Reactor 4, yeah, a lot of really good stuff. It's one of those albums where like I'm not, this entire discography, to be honest with you, I'm not like super versed on like the song titles, but every time it's kind of like one of those albums you listen to straight through and you're just like, yeah, it was fucking solid as shit. Yeah, really good stuff. Definitely better than the first one. It's definitely not as derivative, and it keeps with that great production. So yeah, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. Really good stuff. And after that, in 2005, they released Fuck the Universe, which I have on CD again. Unfortunately, it's cracked here, but I think I got this used. This one's like as good, if not a little bit better, I would say. It's my one qualm with this is it's a little long. I don't know if a Kraft album really needs to be over 50 minutes long. But yeah, there's a lot of really good songs on here. Assassin 333. Like I said, I'm not like too, like the song titles kind of escape me, but from what I remember, it's even more striving towards a sound of originality. Like it's not as painfully derivative as the first one. And yeah, it's more of the same formula as the Terror Propaganda, just I think it's a little longer and the songs are, I would say, like a bit more refined. And yeah, it's just as good. I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10. And this is really like the cusp of their career, in my opinion. Like, I really like this band a lot. They're not like the most amazing thing ever. I'll be the first to say that. But they are very good, and they're worth checking out. So then the next two albums I don't own, but in 2011, 6 years later, they released Void, which a lot of people don't really like for whatever reason. I think the production kind of changed a bit. It's a lot more... it's a lot more like compressed. It's raw, and I also think they use a drum machine, which kind of sucks, but there are some good songs. I really like Serpent Soul. I Want to Commit Murder is such a fucking good song. It's a very, very fucking evil album. It's one of those things where, like, if I saw it, I'd pick it up, but I'm not in, like, a rush to get it. It's pretty easy to get. It's a solid release. It's not as good, I'd say, as these three, but it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, it's not bad. I'd give it, like, a 7.5 out of 10. And so then their next and last album in their discography thus far, in 2018, they released White Noise and Black Metal. I like it. I dug it. It's good. It's not particularly memorable. It's kind of like the same way I feel about like a new Archgoat album or like a new Revenge album, like or even like Titan Blood. Not that they sound similar, but like it's the same thing where it's like, yeah, it's good, but I don't really remember it too much. I remember like certain sections and stuff, but songs as a whole didn't really stick with me. It's not bad. It's a pretty good album, but I'd probably get like a 7 out of 10. And yeah, that's their whole discography. It's fairly short, but they're a very solid band with 5 full lengths and a demo. And by the way, they don't sound anything like, you know, like Sacramentum or Dissection or any of those kind of cliche Swedish black metal bands, which, to be perfectly honest, I'm not like the hugest fan of, so that's like a plus for me. They definitely sound a lot more evil than that, and that's really cool. They're definitely one of the best current black metal bands, and yeah, if for whatever reason you haven't checked them out, definitely do so. It's good stuff. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll catch you on the next one, and I'll see you later.